So hey everyone, welcome back again. So in this video I'm going to talk about right of self-defense. So in this video I'm going to talk about in details so what are the self-defense, when it will arise and when the exceptions fall. So under the which situations you have a right to kill that persons and under the which circumstances you doesn't have any kind of self-defense and you doesn't have any kind of right to beat any other persons during the performance of your self-defense. So in this video I'm going to talk about in details. Just watch this video till the end. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, I am requesting you, my friends, subscribe, press the notification bell, hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family members too. So let's begin. So first, section 35 of B.N.S. means Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita deal with right of private defense. So when you have a right to perform your private defense, for example, when any persons try to give harm to you, that time you have a right to perform your body. And also if any person try to hit any other persons and try to kill any other persons, you also have a right to protect that person under the section 35 of B.N.S. And also if any persons try to snatch your property, it can be movable, it can be immovable. If that person's intention is theft, robbery and mischief, then you have also right to perform your private defense, and section 35 of B.N.S. deal with these provisions, these sections. So section 35 of B.N.S. deal with define the right of private defense. So when any persons try to give you grievous hurt, and try to kill you, that time you have a right to perform your private defense. It can be you, and for example, if any persons want to commit any other person's murder, then that situations you also have a right to protect that persons under the self-defense, and you would not liable if you will perform the self-defense as per the provisions. Okay, for example, if any persons have intention to commit a theft, mischief and robbery, just because of this, if any persons try to kill you and try to just grievous hurt, try to give you grievous hurt, that time you have a right to perform your self-defense under the section 35 of the B.N.S. It is defined when you have a right to perform your self-defense. Okay, so I hope you understand that consequences of which is deal with the section 35 of the B.N.S. And when any unsound mind persons try to give you grievous hurt and try to kill you, that time you also have a right to protect your body and protect your property and protect any other persons also. So the section 36 of B.N.S. deal with these provisions. When any unsound mind person try to give you grievous hurt and kill you, in these situations you also have a right to perform your private defense. And when you have an apprehension, if you not perform your private defense, that person will give you grievous hurt and that person will kill you. Then you have a right of private defense under the section 36 of B.N.S. means Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. You also perform your private defense against any unsound mind person who is mentally ill, who is not mentally good. So that is exactly says, for example, A is an unsound mind person, B is physically and mentally good. In these situations, A want to commit murder B. Just because of this, a carry on the sword, and it tried to just try to kill that B just because of the A carry sword and just attack on B. In this situation, B have apprehension if he doesn't, if B does not protect himself, A will kill him. Just because of this, B have a right in this situation. The section 36 of B.N.S, the private defense of body will arise in these situations also. So B can protect himself in this situation, and B can also protect any other persons in this situation, and B also protect his property and any other person's property when the committer in this situation, the not unsound mind, when any other persons try to commit a robbery, theft and mischief and trespass, then we also have a right to protect his property, any other person's body and his body also. So that is deal section 35. And when the unsound mind persons try to kill any other persons and try to give grievous hurt any other person, then that time he can protect himself under the section 36 of B.N.S. And when the exception arises, when you doesn't have any kind of right to perform your private defense and you cannot protect your body. So that is deal with section 37. It is fall under the exceptions. So when the 37 will arise, when the 37 of B.N.S will arise, when any public servant during his duty and he acting in a good faith try to apprehend any other person who commit an offense and who is going to commit a serious offense, if that police officer beat any other persons, then that time you doesn't have a right to just protect your body. But there is exceptions also. For example, A is a police officer and B is a normal citizen. B and C start fighting to each other, and A, just because of stop their fighting, A beat B and C also and arrest them. In this situation, you does not have a right to hit back A. If you do this, then you will liable to suffer the consequences as per the provisions. Okay, but A is a police officer and A continuously beating B, and if the situation will arise, if B will not stop A, then B will death. Then that time B also have a right to perform his self-defense, but it is necessary. If he perform more than that, that is not necessary to protect his body. For example, A and B, A slap B, and during the performance of the self-defense, B just stab A. That is not a necessary. A slap B, B can also slap just because of his private defense. But if he commit a more than necessary thing, that is not fall under the private defense. So you also remember that. And the another thing is, for example, Rahul and Sam both are the enemy. So Sam threat to the Rahul on a phone call. Sam said to the Rahul, wait your home, I'm come back, I'm going to your home and I will kill you. In these situations, Rahul have enough time, but what he did, he didn't take any kind of authorities' help. He didn't inform any police authority and any public servant authority. What he did instead, he also called his other friends and wait for him. When Samuel came, they are all together beat Sam badly. In these situations, Rahul cannot say he performed his self-defense. That is not a self-defense. When you have enough time to rescue yourself and when you have enough time to inform the authority, that time you cannot say that if you are perform under the self-defense. So I hope you also understand this concept also. So when you doesn't have a right to perform your self-defense, when you have enough time to protect yourself, to get a help from any governmental staff, from like a police officer and any other authorities, that time if you don't take their assistance, then if you commit any kind of if you give any kind of serious injury to that persons who threat you, that time you cannot plea, you are performing your self-defense. Under those circumstances you beat that person badly and give a grievous hurt. So I hope the right of private defense you will understand. The right of private defense is a huge concept. In this video it will not possible to cover because the video length will be more huge. So that's why I said what is the definitions of right of private defense and when it will arise, right of private defense against unsound mind, and what are those exceptions. And the other part is also available. I will make a separate video on that topic also. So now, Jai Hind, Bande Mataram.